Hey everybody, this is LuckyLoremaster. Welcome to the darkest dungeon here at the Luckmore Estate. Let's have some fun and try to alleviate the fact that we're broke as hell. Is there any junk that we can get rid of? Duplicates? Yeah, we can get rid of a double-edged pendant that we don't need. Wilbur's flag. There's just a bunch of stuff that we gotta axe that we just don't need anymore. We don't need a steady bracer. Let's see. This gives hit points in exchange for death blow resistance. Nah, I don't think we need this. Gambler's Charm we can get rid of. Let's see. Alright, what else can we dispose of? This gives debuff, skill chance, and debuff resist at the expense of a tiny amount of dodge. That seems pretty worthless. So we'll get rid of that. And now it seems like we're kind of leveling out the amount of stuff that we're carrying around. That really has no potential value. Still looking for another dark ring and another dark bracer. That would be pretty awesome. I think we have enough gold at least to maybe go on one more champion mission here before we maybe need to do some fundraising. We don't really need another hero ring, so we can just skip that one. We already have a bright tambourine, so that's not necessary. We already have a restraining padlock, so I'll pass on that. A dark tambourine gives you death blow resistance, less stress damage if the torch is low, but it takes away your virtue chance. So if you're nearly dead, you might stay alive, and you won't take less stress as long as you're in the dark, but you're less likely to be virtuous. That's an odd thing to have. What's this here? Immunity mask. Stun, blight, and bleed resistance, but all at the expense of less hit points. Huh. For the leper only. That's curious. What's this? Sacred Scroll? We do already have that. Restraining padlock? We also have that. And we also have the Guardian Shield. A lot of this kit's starting to get redundant now. Looking for something new. We could go for the immunity mask. It is just a short mission. But I'd prefer to at least do something of a medium length, if possible. Maybe this one. This is just exploring rooms. And it'll get us a dark tambourine and a decent amount of golden crests. And as long as we do it profitably, we should be able to do okay with this. We might not have to rank up people like crazy in order for them to be able to withstand all the trouble that's coming. So, let's head back. And we already have, I believe, we're going to sort by level, all these people, 2 teams that are up to Legendary 6 ranking. So then we just have David, Polar, Bertram, Melly. And then there is only 3 more after that. So basically Alexander, Beth, and Pam. Alright. If we're going to go exploring, Polar can heal himself, Bertram can heal himself, David can heal minorly, and Melly can treat her diseases. That's actually not a bad team, all told. I think I might go with that. Oh wait, but the religious, yeah, David won't work with, let's see, Bertram. So if we remove David and replace him with maybe someone like Beth, that actually might be a great way to handle our financial situation. Yeah, I think that could work, so we'll put Beth in here. And Melly will be also in the background for support. And then I'll have 2 healer types in the front. We'll have Polar and we'll have Bertram. Oh, right, frickin' Polar's religious too. Those of faith have no tolerance for me. Oh, poor fellow. We could take Alexander. So that way, Polar and David will be in their own party. And then, I guess, Bertram will come with us. Oh no, not Bertram. Alexander can come with us. This isn't a bad combination, I think. He can't heal himself, but she can do some healing. Alright, let's take a look at what we can do here. Right, now that we've picked out the people that are going to go, let's take a look in the blacksmith and see if we need any really upgrades. Not top-of-the-line upgrades, because they're just too much. Beth does need hit points, so I am going to give her those upgrades, even if it hurts us financially. So, just to help keep her alive. Alright, we're going to go on this mission. We're going at it with the idea of making money in mind. We are going to set up our trinket situation. Okay, Beth is going to be one of our only people who can actually heal others. So in order for that to be something we can deal with, we need to give her, what was it? Yeah, the Candle of Life, which increases her healing skills by 50%. And on top of that, we could give her Junia's Head. Where is it? Which also will increase her heals by 30%. So 80% plus healing. That's not bad. That's about the most that we can boost her healing skills up. So that's pretty good. Alright, and obviously in terms of her skills, we're going to have her just doing light stabbing or festering, giving dodge, or just healing. That's going to be her primary function. Alright, Melly. Melly will be obviously doing lots of daggering. I don't want her moving the party around a lot with lunges. Poison darts if we're going into the... what is it? They may not be the most effective choice. Shadow Fae, not really. Toxin Trickery might be good for getting rid of Blight and Bleed and for making herself faster. I think that actually would be a good combination for Melly. Alright, so if she's just going to be a big damage source, we got to give her stuff that really arches up her damage to an extreme. This gives her crit and trap disarm and speed and scouting, but makes her a food hog. This is accuracy and dodge. That's pretty relevant to everything she does. And we could just give her a lot of hit points for extra stress, which I think might be a good idea. Just because I'm kind of worried about her low hit point totals. And hell, even friggin' Beth is meaty compared to her. Yeah, that actually puts her up to a pretty decent level. Alright, I like that. Alright, as for Alexander, he's going to be about doing the big damage, so obviously Wounding Helmet is going to be good for him. And something to make him just generally faster and more effective. I think perhaps Speed and Damage Crescendo Box would be good for him. I was hoping to maybe get a little more health for him, but there really doesn't seem anything jumping out that would be very suitable for him. And I don't want to negate his damage, really, by giving him a tough ring. As far as Polar goes, he's obviously going to be our main tanky man, and he is already super tanky. He's really slow, and I don't think that giving him the legendary bracer and making his speed 0, it doesn't even matter. He's already slow as heck. Let's see, if we give him 20% plus damage, he's gonna lose only 5% more, and then he'll have more protection and hit points with a tough ring. 70 hit points and lots of protection. That means he could soak up a lot of pain if he needed to. But then that makes frickin' the second line, Alexander, that makes him so vulnerable. If we give him the tough ring, well, it's only 46 health. That isn't much. That isn't much at all. Oh, damn. It's 10 stress damage. Guess we could give him Dismas's Head, I mean, because he already has a health boost. It could give him, like, a crazy damage buff. Gets him down to 56, but his damage just shoots up really high. But then he has an accuracy problem. Focus Ring would actually be really good for him because of his accuracy issues. I think we're going to go with a Focus Ring for him. And then that's a pretty decent setup for everybody. Alright, you're going to be doing our healing, you're going to be doing our fighting, you're going to be marking, and you don't need a flashbang. How about the uppercut? That actually is, yeah, slightly, not quite as good as stun chance, but you can also knock back too, which is pretty cool. And finish him is always a sweet attack against stunned enemies, which that has uppercut as a chance of generating. And Polar, you're going to be all about chopping and hewing, purging to get rid of corpses, and of course healing yourself and giving yourself resistances when needed. You can obviously switch to withstand if that becomes a problem, because he can then stress heal himself too and give himself protection. Alright, cool, we got the trinket set up, we got that set up. Let's get a couple of things here. We're going to need shovels, we're going to need bandages, we're going to need anti-venom, we need a little of everything here. A couple keys, couple holy water. We got those. Got this, got this, got this. I suppose we'll take a full stack of torches, a couple extra, and then just a bunch of food. And that'll be that, and hopefully we can make a lot of money out of this. That's really the objective here. Get people experience with this mission, explore around the Weald, and hopefully make some money out of this. That's the real objective here, because we have Beth with the party, and she is good at generating the income. So hopefully that will be exactly what we need in order to turn our difficult financial situation around. Everything is just so pricey, even with all the discounts. Here we go, off into the Weald.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Alright, we have one long path that leads to a dead end and another long path that leads to a dead end, and we have to scout. And what that means is backtracking, and we already see a place to use up all 3 of our shovels, too. That really stinks. Alright, well, we're going to go in the direction of a place that has less fights and requires less shovels. That isn't really too much of a revelation.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
We're just going for rodents now, so every freaking room we can find is a good one. Can you handle traps? Sure you can. Free stress relief. And we did find a corpse. I believe if you use the bandages, you can not get muck on your hands.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies.
I will take the gold. I'm definitely not taking the critical dice. Oh wait, we could sell it. I mean, it is just junk for the jester, but, maybe we can get some money out of it. Well, there's a decent chance in doing that. That's hopefully what I'm intending to do. What is that? That's a trap. Alright, I suppose that's all you, Alexander. Really, getting food procs already? That's... I did take full food. I'm really hoping that's not going to become an issue here with all the backtracking we have to do. What's this? Oh, that's more food. Yeah, I don't think that's worth it. Cleanse the corpse.
A fortune.
More food.
Waiting to be spent.
I'm going to call that a fortune, but that's up to you. Alright, nothing crazy chopping out of this. Light a couple torches, walk through the door. What do we got? Nothing. And we're getting lucky scouts, which is really fortuitous. Ooh, and we even found a secret room. I was hoping for that. So much money coming in. Alright, we'll use our last bandage to search this corpse. More money. A petty amount, really, but money is better than none. Alright, we'll just keep our food down here, and off we go. Are we waiting for something? Or it's going to be a fight. Bulbous maggots and insatiable ghoul. Alright, well, let's, we can't kill a maggot, but we can poke one. Good job, Beth. Alright, should we focus on just killing off maggots? Probably the best bet.
Destroyed.
Alright, and let's throw a dagger at him and increase our own accuracy. There we go. It's not going to do a lot of damage, but it's going to give her a big buff. And that's good. Ooh, Ren, that's nasty. Yeah, here comes the bleed. 12 damage bleed, too. Thankfully dodging the grave nibble, which can actually be surprisingly problematic.
Decimated.
Alright, healing through, and now it's just us and you, Mr. Ghoul. Alright, no way to cure his bleed, but we could pick you in the face. Alright, not quite what we needed this to be. You're gonna bleed, and we don't have anything to do about that, so that's your stun resist. Not great, I'm just gonna mark you. You are gonna die now. You're gonna lose your protection, and you're gonna die. And I suppose it's time to test out her healing powers, then. 6. Alright, well that's better than the 4 that he lost from the bleed, so... It's not gonna be great, but Beth can at least slowly put people back together. 16 damage, that's pretty solid. Alright, keep the healing going. 4. I was hoping a bit better than that. Oh, the howl, here comes the stress. And the worries? Oh, additional stress damage for Beth. That's no good. Just freaking pickaxing you in the face, pal. That's what you deserve. You're marked. You're
Prodigious
dead.
size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Alright, minor antiques are good because they really add up in terms of valuables. And it's in the next realm that actually will find that. Light a few torches, off we go. Ooh, corrupted giant, and wow, does he have a lot of health. Okay, maybe we should poison these things in the back, but they both have high blight resist. Alright, maybe just stabbing them is more important, or perhaps... Oh god, I don't know what to do here. Start healing. 6 is okay. Let's see. Can we reach any of them with our attacks? We can reach him. So if we can reach him, we should just hit him. That's important. We can actually flashing daggers both of them. The thrown dagger might even be better for killing it. Let's try it. Alright, solid damage. It's not dead yet. Alright, dodge the curse of vulnerability. He's now a marked target. And who we're getting shuffled.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Wow, that is not the kind of party we need right now. Well, luckily there aren't any of their zombies here, so that's not nearly as much of a problem as it could be. Yeah, you're really only here to hit him, so... Frickin' hurt that giant, Polar. Hurt him good. Embracing the dark. Stress and torchlight disappearing. That's not fun. Can we kill him? So close. So close. Alright, you gotta shuffle up, but I don't want you to move back, so I guess we'll just mark the old hag as a target. Hopefully somebody can take him out. Take her out, I should say. And we're gonna go backwards. We're gonna do that. And you're marked too, sadly. Well, keep hacking. 19 damage. It's getting his attention. Tree branch smackdown.
Such a terrible assault
60 damage
cannot be
crit.
left unanswered.
60 damage. 60 damage. Wow. All those hit points just gone.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay. Yeah, so are we just gonna try to keep people off death's door then? Is that what we're actually gonna try to do? Well, that's not the worst option you could have used. I think it's time for him to start healing himself. Really? There's no better option for Polar to take at this point. Thank goodness he has that option. Alright, we gotta put her back here and move everybody else back up. And I suppose we'll just keep trying to heal you to eventually get his hit points back up to something respectable, because, oh my god, was that just most of them disappearing right there. Oh, she's already at a stress check. Oh great, she's irrational.
Reeling, gasping, taken over the edge into madness.
What smells so delicious? Oh, that's a good question. I have no idea. We're gonna mark him. And so we can get mega hits on that giant. And I guess Polar's just gonna crit for 66.
Body and brain.
He's just gonna be a receptacle for enormous critical hits today. That is his job. And plenty of stress coming this way, because we haven't had an effective way to deal with her yet. Oh my gosh, all those hit points we gotta go through. Kill her! And she dodges freaking throwing daggers. Why not? Are you gonna skip your turn? Yep, you're gonna skip your turn. Revenge smackdown? 37 this time. Oh, okay.
And now the true test. Hold fast.
Not a critical hit.
Or expire.
Almost feel disappointed. Yep, you're not dead. Congratulations. You know what, I think we can't even stab her. That's the worst part. Can't even stab the bitch. Crit for 12. An actual somewhat of a heal. This party's gonna have stress problems. And we might want to light the torch up, and can we finally hit you? There we go. Almost ready to take her down.
Precision.
Wow.
Power.
Okay, Alexander, new record holder for big damage, 56 damage critical hit. And now you're getting smacked down. 22, that actually might not put him... Yeah, it puts him at death's door. Not so awesome. Oh, can you actually kill him with this? Almost. Almost. That's so sad. Wow. Are you... Okay, good. You're just trying to freak Beth out completely and give her a heart attack. That's more acceptable. And everyone else is freaking out naturally. Can you kill her now?
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
She's dead now. Well, first let's get him off death's door. That's an important first step. And then somebody can kill him.
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
I don't think it is. Well, let's eat some food, and then we can take this shiny rock. This shiny rock that is worth a lot of money. And, yeah. That's good. That's good. Uh-huh. Right, who wants to open the unlock strong box? I guess it'll be me.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna rest right here, right now, because, gosh, we're in terrible shape. Although, maybe we should just advance one more. It doesn't look like there's an actual room at the end of this hallway, filled with enemies, so... Let's check out what's in here. Stuff.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Woo! Polar's courageous. Thank goodness. If somebody is. Thank goodness. We don't have any more spider webs, so let's risk it. Nope, there's nothing. And the hidden room is right behind this. Yep. Okay. We have the key? Yes, we have the key. What do we got?
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Lot more shinies. Okay, well, what are we gonna do with all these shinies? We gotta make room for them somehow. Alright, we're gonna toss the medicinal herbs. We're gonna move this stuff over here. Guess we're gonna toss the critical dice. We don't need that. Holy water, I guess we'll just chug it. Well, why not? And then we'll just take the rest of it. Okay, good. That is definitely a quick financial solution to our problems. Granted, we're going to have to put a lot of high-level people into treatment, regardless of whether we complete this or run for our horrible lives. Oh, please tell me we're no fights down there. Yeah, there are fights this way. Fights and then more fights. Alright, well, guess what? We're not going that way, team. We are going somewhere other than that. In fact, we might even try to go back here and then camp and dig our way through there. Do we want to even try using this room? We have to do a hallway fight. But as long as things don't go nuts, it might be okay. I don't have any more anti-venom,
Darkness
do we?
holds much worse than mere trickery.
Well, we did get treasure. Alright, do we have any room for, that stuff? I mean, crests are good. I guess we'll just toss a key and move this and take the grass. Why not? Yeah, we need that torch. Like, big time.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Exploring this room will take another room off. There's no way I'm going to that fighting room at the end. There's just no goddamn point. We need to start healing people, and then they need to do massive damage, get rid of the maggots, and then we can work on the door. Polar could probably just focus completely on healing himself. I don't really know of anything else that he could do. Pick to the face might be good enough to kill these maggots, unless they dodge like the little ninjas that they are. And sure enough, Pals are always useful if you feel like you're not stressed enough, but you need more. So Beth is steadily going insane. Alexander is hopeless. He is hopeless.
There can be no hope in this hell.
And he's got nothing to say. And he marked himself, so he's pretty grumpy.
Obliterated.
But he's definitely able to kill his enemies despite feeling hopeless, so that's cool. Wounds do not disturb me. Let me lash them. Oh, well, he's de-stressing everyone. That's very kind of you, Polar. Well, those sneaky little bulbous maggots are just the biggest ninjas of them all. Keep up the healing. And, what else? What else? Just freak out as these things howl themselves into oblivion. We'll all be freaking nuts before you know it. Pick the face.
Eradicated.
There we go! Maggots be gone. Now it's just the ghoul. And, hell, we can mark it. We can mark it and then we can kill it. As its protection is being undermined. You know what? You're just gonna heal yourself. Because you are on the verge of death. And that's a problem. Everybody else can do the damaging. You guys are just gonna hit it.
Well struck.
There you go. That should relieve some stress. No need to go crazy. That's probably gonna be some bleed. Oh, no bleed. Sweet deal. Just silence, but he marks himself again. He wants to get this fight over with. Alright, you're gonna just keep self-healing, considering Polar's job is just to swallow the pain right now. Yep, healing for Alexander, who cannot otherwise heal himself, and needs help with his hopeless problem. Alright, more picking in the axe, in the face. Oh god. Beth is about to have a heart attack, no matter what. Oh, is that it? An owl cried, and all arms fell silent. Nope, not a heart attack yet. Bloody hell, why? Alright, now he's just skipping his turn. That's sad. That's sad, Alexander. You need your damage. He's marked. You gotta hit him. You gotta hit him real good. Like that. Not like that. More like that plus 30 or so. Yeah, I think Beth is right about going to Louisville. But she's only 172. Wonder why she's not taking more. That's weird. Well, Alexander's nearly cured, so I don't know. Let's work on Millie a little bit. And, hell, let's hit him.
Their cursed champion falls. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Okay. Alright, any opportunity we have to relieve a little stress, it's going all for Beth. Woe is me, woe is us. How did it come to this? Yeah, it's, not the best adventure we've had to date, but, we're managing. We just have to get back to the entrance and do a little camping. Hell, we can even move forward a room and then camp. And hopefully restore the lights, and, maybe things won't be so bad. So no need to be so negative, friends. We can make good with this. At least Polar's virtuous. Yep, we gotta use some food. Sadly. And here comes a fight. Oh, we've got another goal, and we've got a cultist bench, who is, of course, trying to stretch the best out to the limit. Beth, everybody's in pretty good shape at this point. How can you just stab her? Can you just stab her a little bit? Stab her to make her stop? Throw a dagger into her face? Oh, God. A dodge. That ridiculous dodge. Yeah, this might do it. Yeah, she's almost to 200. 199, no less. Okay, he's hurting himself, and that's sad. Let's kill her. Okay, she's almost gone. Almost got rid of her. Can we hew her down? No, we can't. We just gotta hit him. Alright, that's something. It's something, it's something. Just stab her. Oh, she missed. That's all we needed was one good stab. Alright, you keep her on hurting yourself, but hurt her while you're at it.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Hurt her while you're at it. And as for this fellow, I don't know, let's just throw a dagger at him. Yeah. Dagger in your face. And, yep. Here comes Beth's heart attack. Oh, she resisted the disease. How nice. And that is why you never look a rock in the eye. The mystery at last. Woo! Heart attack.
Hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Okay, she's at death's door. My suffering has granted me a modicum of power. Okay, well, we gotta kill you fast, don't we? Otherwise, poor Beth is dead. We can't have that. Did anyone here fund an expedition to the wastes? Still all confused. Alright, Beth, how about you, heal yourself right now? There you go. So at least you're not gonna be killed in one shot, so that's nice. Alright. We got him, pretty darn well hurt there. Gosh, and Melly is the only one who hasn't broken yet. Alexander's really getting up there.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Come to collect.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Alright, I will take the gold. I will swap it out for the food. And, yep, we're just gonna leave that other junk behind. Hopefully we won't get another fight on the way back to where we're going. We have some seriously stressed out folks here. Luckily, we do have a couple of shovels to deal with these obstacles. That's going to be important. But we are going to have to rest before that fight. Without question.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Oh, bonus shovel. I'm not going to sneeze at that. Leave the gem behind and onward we go. And now it's time to rest, folks.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
You had another heart attack while resting, and you
Another
died.
life wasted in the pursuit of glory. And
Awesome, Beth. You had a heart attack and died while eating. Great. Well, I've never had that happen before. I had no idea that could happen at the campfire, but apparently it can. Alright, so there goes Beth. That was Beth the second, actually, so now we have to start raising up Beth the third. Oh my. How terribly silly. Alright, so who's got problems with dealing with stress? So anyone diseased, I wonder? Nope, nobody's diseased. Let's just try to, I don't know, reduce stress, maybe? Snicker. With gallows humor? You know, she just died, but, you know, what are you gonna do? I don't know, does anyone need wound care? Doesn't look like it. Maybe you can, I don't know, focus on hitting more? That would be good. You don't need to hurt yourself now. We don't really have a healer anymore. They just kind of had a heart attack and up and died at the campfire. Which is kind of sad, but also funny at the same time. Alright, this is how we do it. Take down enemies, and let's give, I don't know, himself stress resistance? Or does anyone else able to have that? We can give you a pep talk. Wine song, naked feet, fresh dew in springtime. Let's hope we don't all die when we go to the next room.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Oh, hey, what a swap. Just what we needed. Alright, well, you're gonna move back so he can move up. You just gotta kill things. That's all you have to do right now. Dodging is not how we do it normally. Getting hit for 10 damage and getting vampiric spirits? What the hell is that? I don't even know what the frick that is. Negative 50 debuff resistance. Ouch. Alright, getting hit with all kinds of hilarious stuff. Everyone's getting stunned, because, you know, why not?
annihilated.
Thank you, Polar, for getting rid of the maggots. Everybody else will wake up from their pity parties eventually, I presume. All is lost. Yep, here goes your heart attack.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
We don't have a way of healing him outside of combat, do we? No, we don't. Can we run away? I don't think we can. We can try it, but then you're gonna get stressed out and have another heart attack, so you'll be dead either way. Screw it, let's just hope he's able to stick it out. Come on, Alexander, don't give in.
To a killing blow.
Oh, that's a nice bleed. That's only 20 damage. It's only 20 damage. We can do this. No, I don't think we need the stress relief. I think we need him dying a horrible death. And then as soon as he's done dying a horrible breath, I think that's when we need to go. Come on. Come on, team. You can do this. Throw dagger. Pile that damage on. That's all we need. Don't, no. Oh, he survived it.
Injury and despondence.
Oh, but the bleed might kill him. The bleed might kill him.
Or cowardice.
Shit. Okay, as soon as this fight is over, we have to leave. As soon as this fight is over.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Alright, food. Just eat food so you don't bleed to death. Take gold. You can't take gold? Yeah, of course you can't take gold. Eat more food. Eat food too. Okay. Right. How bad is your bleed? You're gonna lose 8 hit points. You've got 8 hit points. You're gonna lose 12 hit points. You got 31. We really cannot continue. We're in battle with treasure? No way. Especially with Beth gone. We're toast! We gotta give up. That sucks.
Wounds to be tended. Lessons to be learned.
New Beths to be found because Beth II has died. She did find us some really awesome treasure and get us up to what, 26,000 gold plus? But the problem is that she died in the course of doing that. Oh no, just the gold that we found. We don't get the mission reports. Weak grip on life and thin-blooded. Awesome. Ooh, man. So, we did have all of our team up to legendary level, and that's the first person we've got to raise back up to it. That sucks. That sucks a whole bunch.
Let me share with you the terrible wonders I have come to know.
Alright, we got treated for a bunch of diseases. Well, you're flagellant, which means you just love being whipped, Samantha. And Stan and Mickey are recovered 100% stress. Are recovered? I don't even know how to speak anymore. Okay. How about that stress relief? Well, how about that stage wagon? Do we actually have? No, we don't. We don't have another antiquarian to replace Beth, which sucks. Hopefully, we'll get one in soon, but it's not going to be this week. Alright, as for people dealing with stress problems, I guess we gotta send them ho. Let's see, it's gonna be Polar, Alexander, Melly. Yeah, they're all just stressed out to the bits, so... let's see, you guys can just have fun in there. And Melly, you can go, have fun in the penance hall. Whipping yourself. Okay. So, about that wasn't so good a result. And now we're short our antiquarian, and we just basically have to wait week to week until we can get a new one, and hopefully use the lesser experienced adventurers to kind of raise her back up to the level that she needs to be. Which sucks. That's a big setback, unfortunately, but I really can't say we're in much of a better place financially also. I mean, not really, with the stuff we found. It's really nothing that impressive. These freaking champion dungeons are just brutal. And even when we upgrade our adventurers to help deal with them, they're never quite, like, as leveled as they need to be. We just need a place where we can just get this huge revenue of gold without just being swallowed up by the finances of having to deal with this shit. I mean, this Berserk Mask, I mean, they have all these cool items, but the gold totals, they just don't add up. I mean, I guess you could do, like, a long mission, but who's to say that you could even handle that, especially in the Cove? Ugh. It's just rough. It's just damn rough. And besides, having spare money not to to deal with stuff beyond diseases. I don't think anybody has stuff for that, really. I mean, we're dealing with stress relief first before we're putting anyone in disease treatment, so that's about all we can do. Okay, so a sad and unfortunate setback. We'll go to the graveyard and see all of our dead. Polar has died, Ben, Melly, let's count. 1, 2, 3. Quite a few now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 people have died already. Damn. So many deaths. Alright then, so we'll be looking for Beth Third, and who knows what adventure we'll do next time. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye now.